Welcome back to Nerd Safari, friends. I am Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell thing. That would be very kind of you indeed. And we are catching up on a bunch of teasers and first looks that came out during Super Bowl Sunday because it's snowing here in New York and I can't go to work today, so why not invest the hour I would have used for my commute in watching some movie trailers? So we are right now going to check out the teaser, the first looks teaser for Wicked, a live-action version of the popular Broadway musical, which we have seen. So my question to you, our viewers, is what are you more excited about? Have you seen the Broadway version? Did you like it? Do you think a live-action movie version will do it justice? What are your thoughts on Wicked? Drop them into the comments and we will take a look. But for now, we're going to check out the teaser. So if you want to see what we think about it, stick around until the end. But for now,
let's go.
Let's do this.
The best way to bring folks together.
Wow.
Is to give them a real good enemy.
Oh.
You're green.
Something is not the same.
Something just takes over me. And when it does, bad things happen.
Wow.
Once you learn to harness your emotions, the sky's the limit.
Bring her to me.
My God, the cast.
Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
Oh my goodness. You know, I honestly went into this thinking it was going to be a bit silly. I seriously have goosebumps. Thanksgiving is a long way away, but for now, what did you think of the first looks of Wicked?
It does look really promising. I don't remember a great deal about the stage show other than that it kind of ended up being like an unexpected friendship, and it so I think that's a nice angle to have in a movie like this. Like, we haven't had that in any of these like Oz universe movies yet, so I think that's going to be an interesting one to explore. I think as for the goosebumps, I do think that's just purely the way Broadway just hits those really powerful notes. I think that somehow that just goes straight into your spinal column and then just it causes goosebumps. I think that's just like an unconscious reaction to Broadway opening like chords. But this does look really promising. And like you say, the cast is incredible. We've got Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
And I bet some of those Flying Monkeys have got some fun voice actors doing those as well.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, you know, I'm not a huge fan of Broadway, and I'm really not a fan of musicals. It's just not my thing. But when we saw Wicked, you know, it starts out as kind of a coming-of-age, like, college story between two roommates who are, like, the odd couple. And I wasn't that invested. But then after the intermission, the second half of the musical, the stakes really pick up. They go on this adventure. The songs are so much more powerful, and the performances were amazing. And by the end of it, I just found myself absolutely loving it, despite the fact that it obviously wasn't aimed at people like me. Like, middle-aged white guys have had enough stuff aimed specifically at them. Like, clearly it was aimed at a very different demographic to me. And yet I came away really, really loving the Broadway version of Wicked. And I think this teaser just recaptured for me. And I guess as well, like on Broadway, you know, they do a lot with the set. And the set was incredibly professional. It all turned around. There was a dragon. It was unbelievable. But, you know, obviously what they can do in a feature movie with a huge budget is very different. And I thought the sets from this teaser looked unbelievable. Just seeing, and I mean, obviously some of it was CGI, but, you know, seeing the Emerald City, seeing the yellow brick road in the background, seeing that rainbow field and like the boat coming in that big harbor, it kind of reminded me a bit of like Amazon's Lord of the Rings show. It really felt very, very high production values. So kudos to the people who put that together. But wow, I think you've got two people who are very pleasantly surprised by the first looks teaser for Wicked. Well, that's all we've got for you today, but if you enjoyed this, we hope you will stick around and see us very soon, friends, on the next Nerd Safari.
Peace out, nerds.